Convergent Plate Boundaries by Jack Connelly and Alex Rosso.
A convergent plate boundary is when two lithospheric plates head towards each other and they collide. Convergent plate boundaries often result in creating a mountain or an island. Convergent plate boundaries are everywhere. Some examples would be the Himalayas, the Southern Alps, the Andes, and the Pontic Mountains. The Himalayan Mountains is a plate boundary created by the Eurasian Plate and the Indian Plate. The Indian Plate is constantly propelling into the Eurasian Plate, which makes the Himalayan Mountains continuously grow. They keep growing because when the original two continents collided from the force of the plates, the landmass between the two plates will continuously be pushing together, which causes them to push upwards, therefore making the mountain grow.
How the convergent boundary reacts is based on which plates are colliding into each other. For example, when an oceanic plate, which is very dense, collides with a lighter and less dense continental plate, the oceanic plate will subduct under the continental plate. This kind of convergent boundary is called a subduction zone. This can cause chains of volcanoes to be created. This chain of volcanoes is called an island arc. And also, the youngest plate, which is less dense, will go over the edge of the older plate. When the youngest plate goes off the edge of the older plate will bend and plunge through the asthenosphere. When this happens, the jolt from the two plates can cause an earthquake.
Also, at subduction zones, metamorphic rock is made. The metamorphic rock is made from the pressure and heat from subduction zones with convergent plate boundaries. Metamorphic rocks can also be made by heat alone. An example of this happening would be when magma comes in contact with another type of rock. The heat and pressure causes the rock at the colliding point to turn into the metamorphic rock, which now shows us where the continents were once separated. The asthenosphere is below the lithosphere and consists of the middle and lower mantle. The asthenosphere consists of a slushy zone of hot rock with a small amount of melted rock. The asthenosphere is 100 or more kilometers thick under oceans and much less under continents.
Earlier on, we mentioned some islands are created from convergent plate boundaries. This process is the same process when creating a mountain, but it stopped early on. An example would be the Aleutian Islands and the Japanese Islands. This will only occur when there is a convergent boundary between two oceanic plates. When this happens, it will sometimes result in a trench being created. Trenches are often near volcanic islands arcs and about 200 kilometers away from volcanic arcs. Earthquakes can occur in the trench. The earthquake in the trench causes tsunamis to happen. The trenches and mountains are a good way to find convergent boundaries and to find earthquakes.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Bye.